This is huge. Apparently, Alicia Navarro has been found safe, now 18. She walked into a police station and asked to have herself removed from the missing list. I have a whole lot of thoughts about that, about who she may have been with these last couple years, and whether or not they could evade any kind of legal repercussions of a legitimate abduction and kidnapping and multiple other charges, just by hiding behind the fact that she now turned 18 and is claiming that she left of her own free will. I have no idea what's going to happen, but in this moment, I am just so thrilled. I honestly didn't think she would be found alive. I'm glad that she's home. Well, I don't even know if she's home, but she's alive. She's alive. So I'm sending lots of love to her family, her mother, who went through hell. It's been 4 years. She had a dog, Sushi. I remember that she was like best friends with her dog. And I wonder if Sushi's still around. The family is asking for privacy, and I will certainly grant them that. I hope we learn more. I guess at this point, it's not really our business anymore. The goal is just to find them, and she turned herself in. So, sending them love, wishing them the best. That's always good when there's a positive outcome. I'll give a quick refresher to the case here, but if you're unfamiliar with it or you want to hear a more detailed account of the evidence of grooming that Alicia went through, I would really recommend either Jackie Flores or Danielle Hallen's videos. Kendall Ray also has a video that's very thorough and includes an interview with Jessica Nunez, Alicia's mother, and a private investigator. True crime followers will remember her as the 14-year-old girl. She was autistic with social anxiety issues. She spent a lot of time online, and she had begun demonstrating a lot of changes that her mother thought of as coming out of her shell and encouraged. After a trip to the mall where she reportedly met a boy, she was requesting more revealing clothing. She was wearing body sprays, taking protein powders, and had requested a very expensive comic book. Her social life was predominantly online. She was in gaming groups, and she spent most of her time on the internet. There had been some issues. Her mom, Jessica, had caught her at least twice in situations you wouldn't want your child in. One was clearly a predator who had offered to be her stuffed animal, an adult male. And another time she had been caught giving out private information online. It sounds like Jessica really tried to stay on top of this, but it didn't work. Police found a 20-year-old man that she had been talking to, whom she had told she had a boyfriend. This guy checked out. He was very cooperative with police, and even he said he thought it was very strange for her to meet anyone outside. It was just out of character for her. She liked to be at home in familiar surroundings. September 15th, 2019, just before her 15th birthday, Alicia disappeared. She left on her own. She took her phone and a laptop, but not the chargers. She left behind her medication, and she left a note which her mother believes was her handwriting, but it looked very rushed, that said she would be back. She apparently left through the back, used chairs to get over the back wall, and was gone. Not long after, there was a sighting in a park that was corroborated by a second person, but there was no surveillance footage in the park. So that's been a question mark all of this time, but she was seen walking, being pulled by the hand by a man with tattoos on his neck and hands. That's pretty much the end of it. It's just been a blank ever since then. You know, she was clearly targeted and lured, and the fact that she left her medication always bothered me, because the kinds of just meltdowns that someone with anxiety issues and autism can have, meeting someone in the trafficking world, I really thought she would either be drugged or killed the first time something happened. And the fact that she didn't have her medication made her extremely vulnerable. Alicia had been making plans with her mother for her birthday. It didn't seem like she was looking to run away or separate herself from the family in any way. But there were some strange things happening. There was also a strange hole in her window, I think in the screen, that she claimed had been made by a bird. But it was made from the inside. And there's speculation that she was using it to pass notes to someone. The comic book always stood out to me. You know, she was buying that for someone else, and she brought it with her when she left. It looks like she just walked into a Montana police station, identified herself, and requested to be taken off the missing juvenile list, since she is now over 18. The family is asking for privacy, and they deserve that. I don't really know if they're even back together. Jessica Nunez, her mother, seemed so devastated and desperate and determined. I pray to God that she is reconnected with Alicia, whatever happened, whatever the circumstances. I mean, Jessica, if by some freak occurrence you see this, even if you are forced to let her stay with her abductor, just accept it for now. Just to be reconnected with her, to be back in her life, to know what's going on. You know, don't let her be isolated by this man, because right now, assuming she was abducted and that this is all that I and many people think it was, she can't tell reality right now. She will pick him over you. Just think of her as brainwashed and do whatever you can to get as close to her as possible without giving her reason to run away. It's not right. And if she was abducted, this man belongs behind bars, and maybe you will get there. Maybe the police are heading there right now. I sure as hell hope so. But as far as you and Alicia go, just please be patient and know that she has been out of touch with everything for so long, with someone else's influence in her head. She can't tell what's real. I hope you guys get therapy. I hope you guys are together. I hope you rebuild your relationship. I hope she's okay. I guess that's the most important thing. I hope she's okay, for real. I know she's saying that this was her choice and no one hurt her, but she was 14, and this wasn't deciding to move out with your boyfriend. This was running away in the middle of the night and leaving a rushed note saying that you will be back. Sending good juju to the family, love and hope and healing, and to everybody, just stay safe, listen to your instincts, and hug your loved ones. She had requested the expensive comic book. Spent most of her time on the internet. This is why I don't do this with you guys in the car. Just walked in. Are you excited? Everybody's excited about Alicia. She just walked. She is now over 18. And the family is asking for privacy. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you guys give me 2 minutes? 2 minutes. The family is not helpful. Your breath is terrible. This one is Penelope. This is. Do you mind? I'm trying to introduce your sister. This is Cece. Or Little Luna, depending on the day. Neither of them would be a good co-host. Yeah, okay. All right. Stay safe, listen to your instincts, and I will see you soon. Bye.